Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working on the base, filters and all that kind of stuff, trying to get this big mess set up, and well, we pretty much do. They are all these guys have filters. There's a couple filters that I still need to fill out if we need them as well. I have extras, but this should be enough for everything we need, and it's all hooked up so that whenever we get some dust, it is processed and put into the system, which I have kind of continuously expanded upon and move things over. It's a process. It's a slow process, but we'll get there. Today we are going to start moving some other things over and start working on getting more quests and just more stuff in general. So one of the big things we need to do, if this is center, I'm gonna put right here, this guy right here. We're gonna extend this direction, and we are going to go ahead and start running some power so that we can move our machines over here and start working on getting some other things. So first things first, let's get the power moved, and eventually, by the way, this will be a input chest. I might move the ender chest over here and then have it be the main input chest for everything. So what is going to be the best way to do this? We want to run power up here. I guess probably the best way to do this is going to be, I don't think it really matters. Let's just go ahead and do something like this. We'll have wiring. Unfortunately, wiring is going to be a thing. It is also going to be floating until I can finish up getting all of the quartz, which is part of the reason why I want to set the machines up. I want to start working towards getting the farming station. And by the way, the filters, I just wanted to mention that for the most part, I made it so that only the crushed stuff goes with the crushed stuff and all that kind of fun stuff. However, there is going to be some overlap. So on the bottom is the main tin ores. So iron, gold, copper, tin, lead, silver, nickel, aluminum, shiny, and osmium. And then on the back is all the other stuff. And so for this guy, he's mostly sands, but he also has a couple of gravels. And that's something that I ran out of filters. I ran out of space in the filters, so the chest is empty. Everything looks good. We could go ahead and turn this guy on, and let's get a little bit of each in all of these guys. Let's turn you. I did set this up, didn't I? Did I? I did. Cool. Do these guys have filters? No, I just did colors, because that's a basic filter. So that's going to produce a lot of stuff here, and basically anything that is extra, we will kind of deal with later. So, for example, sand is going to give us or actually dust is a good one. So it's going to give us blaze powder and skystone dust. Well, unless we have that stuff over here, it's not going to go anywhere. So, as long as this chest doesn't fill up, what I'm going to do is just kind of use this chest as an indication of what I need to still put in the drawers after I move everything else. So it's just going to be a time-consuming thing, nothing too major. But anyways, let's go ahead and start moving some machines. So first machines I want to move is the sag mill and the alloy smelter, and both these guys we're just gonna pick right up. And I have a lot of farms that eventually we're going to set up I don't know if we're going to do a third basement or if we're just going to do other platforms and pipe stuff in, or what exactly we're going to do. Let's put the sag mill here and the alloy smelter here, so they'll both get power. And yeah, that should be fine. But yeah, one of the big things is, you know, we need to auto produce sand, and we need to auto produce gravel, sand, and dust. I would like to auto produce soul sand as well, and potentially endstone. I don't know about that one yet. Haven't decided on that, to be perfectly honest. But as you can see, we're gonna get some stuff extra here, and everything else should go ahead and just filter out. Now we do need to get some speed upgrades for this, so speed upgrades. These guys, we can get it from rewards, but they're just Envar, Electrum, and Pyrotheum dust, which isn't actually that bad. It's sulfur, coal dust, and all that. So these are really easy to get. Or we could use redstone, dark steel, and vibrant alloy. That's expensive. There's also fortune upgrades, which we'll want for the sifters probably more than anything else. But these guys are also not that bad. Now we should have some, because we haven't. The auto sifting quest is one that we've already done. That's like way up here. Yeah, we should have some speed upgrades. So let's see if we can't find those. And we'll go ahead and put them in hammers. Like I said, it's going to be more important for the hammers to have the speed upgrades right now, whereas the right here they are. Whereas the actual sifters can have the fortune upgrades, because I don't really care about getting more of the dust out of these. Let's go ahead and put like 3 in each. That'll make that go a lot faster. And then one thing that we want more of is redstone, so we'll do something like this. Now that does require more RF. It doubles the RF per like each, so 40 plus 2 is 120. That's it's just an additional 40 RF per tick for each, but we're producing 320 RF per tick, so I'm not too worried about that. These guys are also, I mean, they use a lot of power when they do run, but they run so quickly it doesn't really matter. Speed upgrades are only like 7 RF per tick. Okay, what do we have? Ardite. So powder ardite is something else that we need to filter in. That will go in here, and they'll just fall there. And then ardite or dust is one we can put here, and go ahead and run that. And ardite ore, oh yeah, we do have ardite. Cool. So basically I just need to make more of these guys, and then we'll need to automate getting all the dust and everything like that. Now some of that we can do right here, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll make another pulverizer or something. Make a couple, because for now, sand, the easiest way to get sand later is going to be with fire and earth essence, which those are seeds that we will be getting soon enough. And then once we have our farming stations, we'll make a ton of them, and we're gonna do a lot of the farming in the last millennium, but we'll get to that when we do get there. So let's go ahead and do a couple of things. So one, it is almost midnight and I'm gonna miss it. So one thing that we're going to do is during the day we're going to go ahead and get the activated Division Sigil. So that is a quest that I want to do today, because it's going to give us in here, it's going to give us cursed earth, and that is important to me. We unlocked the culinary generator quests, and yeah, so we'll do that, but that's going to be really dangerous. I'm not going to take that too lightly. So while we wait, one thing I want to go ahead and do is I want to get, what am I doing over here? I need a couple of chests. So let's get like 2 chests. Actually, you know what? We have so many of these skyroot chests, we might as well use those. We have a lot of supplies, but we don't have all that much that we can really do with it right now. So what I want to do is I want to take a stack each of these guys, and we're going to start alloy smeltering these. So I'm going to have an output and an input chest on the top, alloy only. We're going to want pull. Actually, we could do just push pull. We only need 1. And then if we want to do something similar for here, I don't think I want to do that. I think I want it on the... Okay, we're going to do this one on the side. So... push pull on the side, and then this guy will be on the top because there will be machines next to him. And then we're going to do push pull as well. So if we put this stuff in here, it's going to pull that all in, and it will make the conductive iron, which if we want to make the farming station, the agricraft farming station specifically, we're going to need a farming station. This part isn't that bad. Pulsating crystals are easy enough. Energetic alloy gears are easy enough. Machine chassis are easy enough. And then a steel hoe is easy enough. But these farming-based modules are relatively expensive. So we're going to need more machine chassis. That's not bad. It's just steel, iron, and capacitors. We have plenty of capacitors by now. So that's not a problem. Crop sticks, easy enough. But these capacitor line housings, we're going to need, so 8 of these guys, which means a half a stack of the capacitor line housings. So we're going to need a stack and a half of conductive iron and a stack and a half of electrical steel. So let's also pop down, and we're going to grab, let's do 2 stacks of coal dust. And we're just going to put this in here, and it's going to do the same thing. It's going to go ahead and process. Now I'm also going to go ahead and put flint in there. We have a little bit of flint. Flint does need a location, so we'll put it like here. That didn't go in. So we'll also put some flint up here. Now eventually we'll get some dark steel balls to put into the sag mill. It'll be more efficient, better in general. So that's a fluid cow. That's a fluid cow we want to keep. That is a zombie. Okay, we need to make another. We need to make another soul vial or golden lasso. Which would be the easiest? I think the golden lasso is going to be the easiest. So let's just string gold nuggets and an Eye of Ender. I really, really, really wish that the King Slime would die already. But, oh well. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here. We're going to get the blaze powder, which should be in here. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. So, can put it there, and that's fine. And then we're also going to want a piece of gold. And that should be good enough for the golden lasso. Now we're going to want to make this for a very specific reason, and that's to help us with the whole we need to kill, we need to get the activated Division Sigil. Now I want to spend the day kind of preparing for that because it's going to be nasty. First of all, we need a good amount of dirt, and I don't know that we have enough. We're gonna need more dirt. Is there a good way to get dirt that's not earth essence? Chisel, sludge boiler, no, not really. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot more dirt. What's gonna be one of the best ways to do that? We could grow a mega mega spruce tree. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Otherwise, I'm really not sure what's going to be the best way to get a bunch of dirt. Let's see. We need to decompose some stuff, and I think the best way to do that is going to be to grow a couple trees and shear the leaves and all that kind of fun stuff. So, yeah, that is gonna be a pain. All right, so do I have any spruce saplings? I have exotic trees. That'll work. Can I make stone shears? No. What kind of shears can we make? Just the... Why is the iron ones never... Why did the iron ones never show up? That is so weird to me. Would be a shapeless... Actually, no, it is a shaped crafting. It's just a tiny crafting. It's just one of those weird things, and I don't believe they're disabled or anything like that. So let's go get some iron. We're gonna want like shears, yeah. And yet when you look up shears, they don't show up. It's so weird. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and grow a couple of these guys. And we're going to shear the trees. And I think just right here will be good enough. So we do that. I need these on the bar. And we're just gonna get as many leaves as we can. We're gonna make 2 more sets of shears because I don't want them to break. And then we just do that. Perfect. So we do it again. And I think we're gonna have to do it one more time. You know, I don't really want to waste my durability on my axe, so let's just do that. And one more time. Cool. So that should work. And I should have a decent number of leaves, and that's all that really matters. So how many? Oh wow, we do have so many leaves. So we're going to go ahead and let this start processing all the leaves, and we're going to get as much dirt as we possibly can. Why was I getting so much lag looking that direction? Something is giving me lag over here. Huh. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, something is really lagging the game, and I have no idea what. You know, let's try something. I want to cancel my portal. I believe R. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, I have no idea. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna throw. Where do we want to put all this wood? Let's just throw it in here. And we're going to try to make a bunch of dirt. Now while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff set up. So what we need to do is we need to get a platform of dirt. And it's got to be so large. And then we need an enchanting table. And we're going to need a little bit of redstone. Not much, just a little. So I believe 9 is what we need. I also have a bunch of jungle saplings now, so we'll put those away in here. And I want my angel block. I should have, I think it's in here. Yes. Alright, so where do we want to do this? Honestly, up there might not be a bad idea. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't need the angel block then. We're just going to do it right above our base. And here's the thing. This cannot be lit by outside sources. So we need to do this completely in the dark. Right now it doesn't really matter all that much. But what we can do is just kind of extend this way. And I think that'll be big enough. Something like this. I don't know why I'm getting so much lag. I really need to get rid of that King Slime. But if I go and kill him, it'll be worse for me. Because every time we kill a boss, so anything with a an actual like boss bar, it will be bad. So we just do this. We make a nice little ring. We have, oh, it's only 8. We have our chicken. We have to wait until midnight, but we can see the progress with our. Was that cow there before? The blue one. What's the blue one? Jelly Cryothium. Oh, cool. You're one that would be nice to have as well. Anyways, we need to have our Division Sigil. Right here. And what we can do... Why am I getting so much lag? Maybe my computer's doing something. That might be the case. So anyways, we right-click this. Shift right click. Altar has a redstone circle. Altar and circle place on dirt. Altar can see the moon. Sufficient natural earth. Oh. Must not be lit by outside sources. So evidently there's sufficient natural earth there. I'm going to put some more. I'm going to make it a little bigger. And it has to be midnight. It can't be lit by outside sources, which is probably the sun. So the whole thing with this is going to give us Cursed Earth. Now here's the thing about Cursed Earth. Cursed Earth causes mobs to spawn who are more powerful than normal, which means bad things. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a platform underneath, just a small one, and what we can do is drop down, and then we will silk touch the dirt. So this should be fine how it is. It's too early. The sacrifice has to be made at midnight. We are getting light from here, so we're gonna have to deal with darkness. Can I put a torch like there? Is that going to light it? Alright, so once the sun goes down, we'll see if it is sufficiently dark up here, or if I need to remove some of those torches or something. As long as it's not a blood moon, it shouldn't matter all that much. The blood moons do cause mobs to spawn a little bit closer. Alright, so it's nighttime. I'm just going to wait until it is well at night, nice and dark. Yeah, part of me just wants to kill that thing. I might also, I haven't decided yet, but I might, something that could be a potential thing to do is just go ahead and like use a command to kill all the mobs. Alright, so let's break those. Is it still too bright? Alright, let's pop down here, and I just want to break this torch. And okay, so we just have to wait for midnight, and then we can do this thing and hopefully not die. Now, my leggings are about to break. So let's pop down here, and we have this washing machine. So have we not actually gotten any? Oh my god, what is going on? I'm gonna have to look into that, because something is not behaving properly. Alright, what is that stuff called? It is, actually, what is this? Jump boost, fire protection, thorns. Let's use these for right now, because that does give us a health boost, but fire protection is lower, and I'd rather have the jump boost for right now, so we can get back up there really quickly. Maybe it's these guys. I don't know. Anyways, something that we need to get is what is it that's let's see, super is something, yeah, here we go, super soapy water. Soapy water is soap and water. Soap is clay, bone meal, and blue dye. I think we can do that. Blue dye, we have that. Bone meal is easy enough. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting... Let me go video settings. Let's do that. See if that helps for right now. So we need clay, and that will give us... It's still lagging. Alright, there is the soap. Now we take a water bucket, which... Why do I not have a water bucket? I think we have water buckets in here. We also have about an hour until showtime. So... Okay, no, seriously, where is... Am I blind? Probably... Okay, we have buckets over here. Let's go ahead and just grab a bucket. We'll get... we're not going to be able to do this in time for doing the ritual, but we make soapy water. We come over here, we put the soapy water in, and then there is a little bit of a trick, because we can't just put these guys in. It doesn't do anything. You have to start it with another set of things, but it's time. So, we just need to make a sacrifice, and there we go. Cool. That's all it was. Alright, let's grab all that. We have the Cursed Earth. We have an activated Division Sigil. and everything worked out pretty nicely. So, yeah, that was somewhat insane. You know what, let's go ahead and grab this guy, because I like the cryotheum, jelly cryotheum, there we go. I'd like that cow, because he's going to be useful. So we have an activated Division Sigil, we have a whole bunch of cursed earth, and we're going to make it better relatively soon. So, I don't know why I'm getting so much lag. I'm going to have to look into that. Hopefully I can fix it by next episode. Now, do I have any armor that is slightly broken? That is what I need to look for. We need to have some sort of gold chest plate or boots or something. You know, I can make... I don't know if wooden stuff works, so let's go ahead and make... God, it's so laggy. Oh well, basically, in order to start this machine, to replenish your armor, to fix your armor, you have to have some other broken armor. And what you can do is you can just put the armor in there, and then quickly replace it. So, and then put the armor to replace what the armor you want to repair. So this stuff, because it has a durability and I don't want it to break, because it's actually pretty good and I don't really want to go through trying to find more stuff. So let's grab a whole bunch of string, and we can make some of the leather armor this way, I do believe. Is it something like how do you make... Let's look at leather armor with this woven cloth. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all we need. We just make some boots and take some fall damage. And our boots have not taken any durability yet. That is not ideal. We could shoot ourselves with a bow. That would probably work. Let's see. We have some arrows over here. Let's try to hit ourselves. Why isn't it? Maybe we need to shoot it a little farther up. I missed. So if we can hit ourselves with this arrow. There we go. There we go. We got a little bit of damage on our boots. That's what I wanted, and we have an arrow way up above our head. Okay, so what we can do is we put that in there. Actually, can we just put these guys in here as well? No. So we tell it to start. Now that it's started, we just put these guys in there and it will run. And as you can see, they are slowly, fairly slowly, getting more durability. So that's something we can do just to replenish our armor, to fix it, all that kind of stuff. That thing is really loud, so we're gonna just go over here. And yeah, so that is pretty much the trick. And we'll replenish our armor. Do not jump off the side. I need to not jump off the side right now. So yeah, we have 2 quests completed. So we have the Division Sigil activated. Let's go ahead and claim that. And then Cursed Earth. So Cursed Earth is really good. You can make a whole bunch of... You can make a really good mob farm with it. And that's something we're going to be doing. We're going to use the Cursed Earth to basically make this mob farm 100% better. and we're going to put it somewhere else. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to extend this platform, and our mob farm is going to be here and going up. And then we'll have a platform going that way and this way and every which way eventually. So let's open our reward bags. We have a basic to begin with. We got a basic bin. Okay. And then we have a good reward bag, which gave us more stuff that I don't really care about. So yeah. Oh well. Anyways, how is our armor doing? So this is going to take a while, but it will replenish, it will repair our armor, and everything will be good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I know we didn't do all that much, but we did get Cursed Earth. I'm going to do a little bit of building between episodes. Now something that I want to do is we're going to be using different colors based on kind of the area. And I think for the mob farm, we're going to take some nether quartz. And we're going to go ahead and make... let's just look up quartz. So we have a bunch of different colors we could do. Smoky quartz would be nice. But I think we might use burnt quartz. But I want to use that for the... I think smoky quartz is actually going to be the better... Oh my gosh, I wish this lag would stop. Can we chisel the quartz? We can, but only into the other pieces. So if I want to get this back into actual quartz... crusher... What's that machine? Painting machine. Okay. Sagma will get us most of it back. Pulverizer will get us all of it back. Or the alchemy. So since we're right here, we need more mana there, but we don't have any right now. I don't think we have any lotuses in here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, one thing that I definitely want to do is I want to get the mob farm back up and running. So what we can do is get... I have plenty of coal. So we do this, and this, and we get smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is not quite the same as burnt. It's not as dark. I'm going to go ahead and just smelt up these guys just to show off the burnt quartz. So we have smoky quartz, and then you have burnt quartz. So this is going to be the two. Burnt quartz is going to be the boundary for all of our platforms. We're going to use smoky quartz, I think, for the mob farm, and that is going to be a fairly large area. But for right now, it's not going to be. It's just going to be this on top, because eventually below there, we're going to have auto spawners if we need to, for whatever mob drops we want, wither skeleton skulls or something like that. So I'm going to put this stuff in here, and I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I know we didn't do all that much. We kind of talking more than anything else, but we did get the activated Division Sigil, and we have Cursed Earth now. So we can expand on the mob tower, which again, I'm not going to build on camera because I don't think you guys want to see that, to be honest. I already did it once. And it's going to be the same design, it's just going to be bigger. More floors. So I'm going to work on that between episodes and continue kind of moving things over. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!